In the year of our Lord 1149, when the king returned from the Holy Land, he knighted 6 great warriors who had carried him to victory over the infidels. The king's subjects crowded the palace to see him grant each of the heroes a castle in its dominions. When the knights departed for their lands, one man, a Saxon, rode to Sherwood Forest. Okay, so we picked this guy because he's good at swords. You can win with that guy with the sword, but everybody else pretty much sucks with the sword. And we need a guy that can win with a sword, and I'm sure we'll see why during this playthrough. Sherwood Forest. You stopped to visit Robin of Locksley, but your old friend has disastrous news. During your journey, an assassin took the king's life, plunging the kingdom into turmoil. The king left no heir, Robin says. I'm afraid it will mean civil war. Why, even the crown has disappeared. There's Robin. Normans are assembling armies and Saxons will fight them. They accuse each other of killing the king and stealing the crown. The struggle ahead is a task for younger men, Robin says. Men like you. He pledges his aid 3 times if you will seek to reunite the Dark Kingdom. Alright, so this is a day-by-day thing. And what I have here is, in here I have soldiers are free, knights are half price, and catapults are half price, and I think I have castles as half price too. I don't remember. But we need to buy ourselves an army. So we're going to do this. And this is going to be half the game right here. Because as you buy armies, you have to move them to other castles you take over, and it takes a while. But the more castles you take over, the more income you get per day. So it gets a little quicker as we go, but at first it's going to take a bit. And as you go, you want to buy a catapult. You at least need one. And eventually you want to buy a bunch of knights. But it's weird. After you buy something, you are forced to the next day. So we are going to move our army. So we're going to transfer these soldiers to the army. Because you can only have one army out there, by the way. The rest have to be at castles. I don't know why. But you want to put them at the castles so they can defend the castles. Because if you don't defend the castles, the other people will take them over. It usually ends up being you and another, just you and another group at the end. Usually there's one strong group and you. So yeah, we'll go ahead and give the army all that stuff. We'll be done. And we're going to buy some more soldiers. And next time we'll come back for that knight. Because as you come back, you have to come back. Because you're going to drop your soldiers off or whatever castles you take over. And you can build castles. I may not take the time to build castles. Because you can usually take the lands back over pretty quick. And defending castles takes time. But we're defending our home castle now by putting all these soldiers here. We'll probably want to get a few more catapults too. That way we can do some more damage whenever we're trying to get in a castle. So here we go. We are going to conquest. And we'll move our army. We'll take this land. Meanwhile, dastardly Norman rogues have kidnapped the ward of Cedric of Rotherwood. He promises to grant you the hand of the fair lady Rosalind, and it's hard to read this font, and the joining of your 2 kingdoms should succeed in a rescue attempt. This is why we want a guy with good swordsmanship. This is the only reason. Because, I mean, I don't really play in the jousting games very much. I don't start any tournaments. So I don't need a good jouster. There's only like one good jouster. This guy look like caveman. I do this so we can get married. Because this guy usually wins. fail, they gotta pay to free you, and there we go. You creep into the torchlit chamber and find the beautiful Saxon maid trembling in the darkness. Grateful, she calls out your name and rushes into your waiting arms. And there's our new wife, Rosalind. That actually, I believe, boosts your leadership too. So see, now we're married. And I just realized my guy's name is Joffrey. That's fantastic. Okay. Alright, we are going to go conquesting. We're going to move our army. And we are going to take this castle. Do you seek safe patches? No, I seek to take over. The siege. You assemble your army and prepare for a long, arduous siege. Your forces take positions surrounding the enemy castle. And you're going to read that screen a lot, by the way. Okay, this is all about hitting it the right way. And if you hit it the right way, you can get the Greek fire and the diseases in. But if you don't, you can still get a minute, it's just harder. There we go, we did it right. You don't want to go all the way down because it'll fly up there towards the top of the castle. And this weakens their defenses a little bit, is all this is doing. Takes out some of their soldiers. We're going to run them over anyway. The attack. You engage the army of Wilfred, of Ivanhoe, and the field of combat echoes with the Saxon battle cry. And we'll just do fierce attack and take them out real quick. There we go. So we've taken the castle. So see, we took all of his lands too. So what we're going to do now is we are going to put soldiers at this castle. We're going to put every soldier we got. We'll keep our knight. And then we'll go pick up some more soldiers, buy some more soldiers, and move on. I'm going to try not to have to buy castles, because that takes a lot more time. And you have to defend a lot more castles. And we're just trying to blow through this game. This is Geno's Bad at Games Revenge, after all. Now, I have beat this game, but it takes a lot. And I just want to have fun and destroy it. So here we go. Let's move our army, and you can move to adjacent lands. We're going to transfer our new soldiers to the army and buy new ones to defend the home castle. Buy some new knights, too. Maybe even buy some more catapults, depending on how much money I got. But yeah, this is half the game, is transferring soldiers. But soldiers are cheap in this game, but it's nice having them free. Okay, let's buy some more army here. Home garrison, load it back up. Looks like we can buy some knights and some catapults. Again, I probably won't worry too much about the castles. Unless I feel I need one to defend the home castle or something. Okay, you can only go up to 250. Buy a catapult. Let's buy 2 catapults. Whatever knights I can buy, and it'll be the next day here. See if they try to take over my castle. Of course, I got another castle down there that I got to defend too, that I got from beating that other castle. So we're going to transfer some more knights and stuff to my army here. The more knights you got, the faster you're going to win battles. So we're going to move our army, and we are going to put them in this castle. And then we'll go back, reload, and we'll start taking on another castle. I just want to make sure my castles are defended. Because they will come after you, and you have to shoot them down off the wall with crossbows. And the more guys you got, the more health bar you have, basically. Okay. So let's move our army back up here. Let's transfer some more soldiers here. We'll buy some more soldiers for the home garrison. And we'll go take on another castle. And we'll use the Robin. Whenever Robin had said he'll help us 3 times, we'll use him later. I only usually use him once, but we may use him more than once just to move the game along a little quicker. Okay, let's buy some more army here. Fill up soldiers. We'll buy a few knights, and we'll move on to the next day. Yep, this is the most exciting part. Just watching the numbers roll. Okay, buy some more knights here, and we'll take them on the next turn. Okay, let's go ahead and conquest. We're going to transfer those knights to my army. And let's go take on another castle. Take that land. See, they'll take your land you're not defending. That's why you put castles on them. But once you can take out their army, it's not really a big deal. Oh, we don't want to raid. We want to conquest. Let's see, they're the ones attacking my land, so I'm going to go after that castle. Right on the right there. Okay. We're ready for arduous siege again. Okay, let's try see if we can do this again the right way. Oh, too low. I used to know it by however many clicks you heard. Okay, and then we got enough room here. We can get it in there. There we go. Okay. Let's take this guy out. He doesn't have much of a defense. We didn't even lose a soldier, I don't think. See, we just took all his lands. Now he's attacking my castle, so now I have to defend it. The only problem with this thing is there's no real way to aim. There's just 3 spots that you kind of got to know where you can aim. You can go high, middle, low, and it's hard to know where you're at until you kind of get used to it. I wish there was a little crosshair or something. See, they're losing their numbers already because they didn't have many soldiers attacking, and I have like 250 here. I'll probably lose some, but not enough that I'd need to replenish them or anything. There we go. Defended the castle. Okay, I'm going to drop off the soldiers at this new castle. And we'll go from there. Gotta see how many castles there are left, because I may use Robin before I attack them. Because they'll attack castles, I think it's right after you siege, and they'll take out some of the numbers. Okay, let's move back up to the homeland here. We're going to transfer some more soldiers. Then we'll buy the new garrison, buy some more knights. Because again, the more knights you got, the way better off you are. Because they'll just run down the other soldiers. Eventually, one of the castles will have a lot of soldiers, and it'll be a big battle, but that probably won't happen until near the end. Okay, let's buy some more soldiers here. And the controls are real touchy with this game, so it's probably going to happen right after I said. I'm surprised I haven't had a catapult tampered with yet. Sometimes they'll raid your home castle. You got all these soldiers, they can raid your home castle, steal half your gold, and then sometimes they'll break one of your best catapults. It says that's why you want to have more than one catapult. But I'm surprised that hadn't happened yet. I'm probably jinxing myself. Buy a couple more catapults here. Buy some more knights. I'll take them on the next turn. Yeah, see, we're already winding down to... Oh, I'm getting attacked again. I need some crosshairs, man. That would be pretty helpful. Faster you can get your shots off, though, the better. Less guys you lose. Again, I shouldn't have to replenish any of these castles, though. Shouldn't be too bad. The controls for this crossbow are pretty clunky. Alright, we're starting to take them down. Alright, took them out again. Alright, so now we're going to transfer those knights and catapults. And we are going after... Yeah, we're going to go after that one that looks like a sun's castle. Because we can take over all the east lands there. Our castles are pretty well defended, so... Okay, it's siege time again. There we go. Oh, too high. Oh well. That's alright. As long as you can get them in there, you're good. There we go. Fierce attack. Didn't lose anybody, it looks like. Took over that castle. Meanwhile, yeah, see, watch. The cunning Norman lord raided your castle in the middle of the night. Your guards were sleeping. All 250 of them. You lose half your gold. Oh well. I got pretty good gold coming in now, all the castles I have, so I should be okay. Alright, so we're going to transfer and defend this castle. Give them all the soldiers. Go back, get some more soldiers. You know the routine by now. But really, we just got to make our way to that one castle. I should have used Robin here, but oh well. We're going to take over all the lands before I raid that castle, though. And we'll use Robin before we take over the last castle. Okay, let's go, and we got all the castles defended. We're going to transfer all the soldiers here, buy some more knights. Probably don't need any more catapults. I think we're doing okay. 5 is pretty good. But yeah, if you do the tournament stuff, I think you can play for lands. But like I said, my guy kind of sucks, so we're not going to be doing that. Let's see. Let's buy all the knights we can, so we can take them on the next turn. I probably really don't need to defend this castle anymore, but, you know, it's home. We'll just load her up because, you know, that's just what you do. You know, this game really would have benefited from some music, I think. I mean, yeah, you get some music on those cutscenes and stuff, but, you know, could really use some more. Okay, let's see what they take. Probably take that land. That's fine. We can take it back. I mean, we got all the other castles, so we're okay. Okay, so then we're going to conquest. We're going to move our army. Oh, wait. I want to get those knights, don't I? There we go. You want as many knights as you can. I'll probably end up getting some more when we're done. So move the army. And we're going to take each land. Yeah, see, I didn't even have any soldiers there. Which means they're probably running low on soldiers. They probably got them all cooped up at one, waiting for a battle. And we could go raiding, since I got the good swordsman, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's just the same sword fighting thing. Let's see if he's got any. Yeah, see, he doesn't have any soldiers there. So we're going to take his lands and we're going to go buy a bunch of knights and we're going to run him over in his castle. Okay, let's move our army and take this land. Nope, see, he didn't really have anybody. Yeah, see, he's fortifying his castle is all he's doing because he knows I'm a-coming, and I'm going to come at him pretty big with as many knights as I can buy. Let's see, let's go conquesting. Let's move our army here. You probably didn't have anybody there, I'm guessing. Oh, he's got a few people there. See what he's got. Oh, yeah, he's got a pretty big force there. Not too bad. Enough there I'm going to reload my soldiers. And again, they steal my gold. Man, I was going to use that to buy knights. Oh well, I got more coming, so that's alright. Alright, let's go ahead and take this one over, see what he's got here. I probably got enough to take him. Yeah, he had nothing. Let's go up and buy me some knights and some more soldiers so I'm good. Okay, we're going to transfer, just fill up my army here. I'm not going to reload the soldiers. And then we will take a couple turns. We're going to buy knights. I want as many knights as I can get. So I just want to run this guy over. Yeah, he's not even going to try to take my land. He may try to take it once. But, yeah, we're going to buy some knights and load up. Get that to about I don't know, 100. Oh, he took a land. Oh no, I'm going to have to take it back. I'm scared. Okay, let's buy one more set of knights here. Oh, these controls are finicky. That should be plenty. Ooh, he's taking my lands. He's coming back. Go ahead, try to attack the castle. Go right ahead. Alright, let's transfer my soldiers here. Got all the soldiers I need. We're going to transfer all these knights. I'm not even sure. I don't know if you can only go 250. I don't know. I've never really tried, but I think we're sufficient. I think 138 knights is plenty. So we're going to move our army and time to take back our lands. Did he leave anybody there? Oh, he left somebody there. 110. But we took him down. Ooh, he attacked. This ought to be fun. Yeah, it didn't last long. Okay, just to be, let's see, we'll go ahead and we'll take this land from him. See, yep, we did. Oh, he attacked. Okay, that's actually good for me. If he attacks, that's good. So that means he's weakening his homeland. We shouldn't even need to fill up our army. So, time to use Robin. So we're going to conquest, move the army. And if you click on this, you get to talk to Robin. To Sherwood. Riding to Sherwood Forest, you seek the aid of Robin in the coming adventure. I expected you, he says. After a moment of thought, he agrees to your request. So see now, we're going to attack. And I believe, again, it's after we siege, Robin hits him. Alright, good siege. Have a bucket of disease. Some Greek fire. The ambush. Robin's plan works perfectly as men surprise the enemy in the dead of night, cutting the throats of the sleeping soldiers. As dawn breaks on the field of battle, you notice that the ranks of the enemy army are considerably thinner. And here's the attack. This will be the final attack. Let's see what they got. 16 guys left. Yep, that's done. And that's it. Your war is over. Final victory. Defeating the last enemy, Lord, you restore peace to the troubled kingdom. Now it is time to crown a new king. The men of Sherwood accompany you to the palace, where a jubilant crowd fills the throne room. Suddenly, excited whispers race through the great hall. The crown has been found. Robin has it. He was the thief who took the crown after the king's death, keeping it in Sherwood Forest, safe from the Normans. Grinning broadly, the noble outlaw turns the crown, and I couldn't read the rest. That's great. I love it when they just pop the end up on you. Hopefully you got to read the rest, because I sure didn't. Anyway, guys, until next time, this has been Geno Reynolds, the real Geno, and this has been Geno's Bad at Games Revenge. Until next time, game over.